doing all these things. This woman told us, we spoke to length. But regarding the issue of money, I said to that woman, I said, anything that attached to money issue on this justice, nobody do justice with money. When money enter anything of justice, it will destroy it. I said, this is exactly what I'm saying. Prime Boy has actually rubbish, but people don't understand. But we'll continue. We will make sure that we get that justice. Spending now come again, thinking they can use the nurse to rubbish the justice for Mohbad, but people don't understand. It will get to a level of understanding that people will now understand that, wow, so there's some people behind all these things, making things look as if we won't get justice.
You know what disturbed me? I said this. The spending Prime Boy Darusha was needed. All right, like this, they were formally invited. Now, these guys inviting them. Why are you so much like? Why is anybody so much into spending Prime Boy when they have not said their truth?
Thank you.
Okay, if Prime Boy have said the truth, Spending have said the truth, I mean, then you don't have to worry about any other person because it's almost the same. Truth is truth.
True, yeah.
But now, one thing I'm seeing is this one. Let's say Spending has been brainwashed, Nurse has been brainwashed. Then they may be looking forward to brainwash the nurse too.
Thank you. You are right.
They need the nurse badly.
Thank you. You are right.
To cooperate with the narrative.
How can somebody die on
And
Monday?
if the nurse is a joker,
how can somebody
if
die
the
on
nurse
Monday?
is a bingo,
Wait,
if the nurse
how
is going
can
to be a
somebody die
joker,
on Monday?
the nurse better stay.
Wait, how can somebody die on Monday, Papa Naro? I want you to do let us do the analysis here now. How can somebody die on Monday and they've prepared everything down? Let's believe that anything you say in the distress or whatever is allowed, but changing your statement the second time is not allowed. Now, we are on ground to find out that the statement of that nurse has been passed to Wunmi for Wunmi to see what this girl wrote, and people are not opening their eyes that this girl needs to be protected, not but for money, but on that day they will still call this girl for question. But people want to drag this girl so that the thing will just be compromised. Sure, you understand? And we are not there because this is the last checkup. This is the last checkup. If everybody have messed up, why is it that you people are so key to be looking for this girl? By all means. This girl wrote a false statement. They passed the statement to Wunmi to see. And they actually use Prime Boy as a checkout for Sam Larry. I told you guys, if you can't mention Sam Larry in this matter, I told Baba, I said, Baba, tell Losi Brekete, that was the first day. If you go to Brekete, if you can't mention Sam Larry and this guy, Baba, number one, I'm not going to accept that we are fighting for justice. I want Mohbad to call their family, which is all over the world. We are the one fighting for justice. Baba, when you get there, you have opportunity to mention these people's name. Let their name enter the record of Brekete, that you mention it. And we are there. We are getting carried away. It will take people to understand what's actually going on. Yes.
Looking at Brekete in this case's involvement, do you really think Brekete is 100% and very much indeed ready to get the ball rolling?
Yes. Yes. Let me tell you something.
And is he 100% working with the legal team?
No, he's not working with legal team, Koko. Let me tell you something.
You know, Lynch is my scientist. When my scientists talk to me at the year.
See, I will be honest with you. Brekete door is open any day, any time. And let me just go. Let me flow. The man said my door is open. Lenchi, my door is open. I didn't tell anybody to go. If they want to come back again, they're welcome. But for justice for Mohbad, we will continue until that autopsy come out. He said, why people on the internet are rushing? Calm down. I said, we are not going to calm down. This is the time we need to rush those people because they are bringing different narrative to us. Because the moment...
I want to quote you that my door is open if they are ready to come back. they can
The
come back
door
again.
is open anytime. Baba is already in Lagos, doing what? Doing his own thing. While Brekete program is still going on, the door is still open for Baba. Baba can still go back there. We have only two things. The nurse, Baba should get contact with the nurse. Get the fact from the nurse. I don't live in Nigeria. I'm a traveler. You understand? All the thing I'm doing, I'm not doing it for anybody. I'm doing it for justice. Because at the end of the day, we are coming back to Nigeria. At the end of the day, we are coming back to Nigeria. Either you break, either break or bend. When you are old, you are coming back to Nigeria. Me, I'm actually making my grass to grow. We are making everything to work so that they will understand that the time of that day of Mohbad, we spoke as Soros, okay? When the time of the answers, when the cast Soros, okay? Kosento Soros, okay? Now they want to rubbish this matter because everybody, to one matter, they've compromised. Everybody's looking for money. Owo to mak payin, ohun le nwa, en to wa de mak gbowo, en to mak gbowo lori justice for Mohbad. God will punish them. God will punish everybody that is looking for Ifa, Tongwa Owo Jiji, Lord Mohbad. God will punish that person. Let me tell you. Let me be honest with you. If anybody is on ground that can do whatever I'm doing, I believe if we are like 3 or 4, don't sit down on your computer and say, oh, kini lanchi gone so gone. Let me be honest, you can't do half of what I've done. So my mental health is now safe because I know the truth. It's for you people that don't even understand. You are shouting nurse. Is the nurse going to give you justice? The nurse is into medical. Let me now explain to you. The nurse is into medical. Prime Boy is a public person. Inquest for Prime Boy is different from the nurse. When the autopsy will come out, the nurse will appear to come and explain. These are the things we see in Mohbad's body. Are you aware of all these things? So why are you people in a rush? If you want to know the real name, go to Panti. The real name is there. I'm not here to come and be broadcasting some nonsense.
But Lenchi, the thing is this. Has there been a plan to make a way for the nurse to appear in the next inquest?
Let me tell you, Papa Naro, people don't understand that everything
Because,
we say
before you tell me,
Papa Naro, hold on. I know where you are going. I want you to understand. You see, the way we are talking here, we need to be careful because this is the place they're getting the information from. And they're acting it back to us. People will say one thing today, at the end of the day, we deviate. I will never deviate for once. The reason why I'm leaving Prime Boy alone is because Prime Boy to explain how for me. I see him one-on-one. I saw Prime Boy one-on-one. Papa Naro, I saw him one-on-one. Go to Prime Boy page. I was there with him. He came to my space yesterday, 3 days ago. He was there. We sat down together. We spoke to length because I want the truth. So understand, Papa Naro, until you sit down with these people, you will know that these people have been messed up. Prime Boy is not okay. Prime Boy is not, when I saw him, he was shaking. It has got to that level of this guy doesn't even understand why all this life is like this. So when I studied this guy, I saw the situation, the same thing with spending. But spending has been manipulated with individual person, a host. But for the nurse, if you people try hard, you know the mother, go to Agege, go and look for the mother there. Go to Panti, go and look for nurse there. No, see, for me to do what I got to do, I've already saved half of my mental health. I've saved some people.
Lenchi,
yes.
You know, in the month of in the inquest before this one, that is the last year inquest, we were told
yes
that there's going to be another inquest till March. Do you remember that time?
Yes, now.
When we were here protesting, when we were here saying, March long. Okay. So now from nowhere now, the Baba legal team, they are making it look like this recent inquest, it is their handwork.
Yes, now.
Say again. And I said, no, this inquest They are doing what they want. They are not doing what you want.
Exactly.
Get that into your sense.
Exactly.
If they are doing what you want,
they are playing you.
There are so many people you wanted them to speak, they would have let them speak.
Thank you.
They are not doing what you want.
Oh Lord of mercy.
They said on December that there's going to be inquest on March. On January, I shout. February, again, it's still come March. And now they said the next inquest is April 15. No matter which paper you write, which petition you write, like April 15 ain't go come. They are doing what they want. Don't make it look like they are suddenly following us. They are not following what we want. We have to be wise up. And now, in the last inquest that was done before, in December, before this, this worst one that just came up, it was said that when the nurse was required by David Fadile, one of the lawyer of Baba at the time, the response from the judge was that the nurse cannot speak, that the nurse will not speak in the inquest unless the pathologist prove otherwise.
Thank you.
That she has already confessed.
Thank you.
Okay? And even Prime Boy, they didn't want Prime Boy to speak, but they say if Prime Boy will speak, then the pathologist must be there.
Thank you.
We don't know why they want Prime Boy and nurse to be there when pathologists come. I don't know why. So why are you rushing? Do you guys understand this information? Are you in line with the judge, or you are just somewhere around one in a different case?
Papa Naro, wait. What did I tell you? What did I tell you before I start? I said I don't mind somebody will go down. I don't mind. See, people didn't understand the gravity of what they've caused online, but they are the same people. They will come and say they want to change narrative. We are not going to change any narrative. The nurse is there. Remember, somebody came, Kosinos. Why are you people like this? We know. See, I said,
you can listen, Lenchi. You can go to court and get the Russian and nurse easily. I mean, it's very easy.
Very easy.
It's very, very easy. Very, very easy. If you really mean business.
From the onset, when we start this thing, what do we say? I said this is the time for them to catch all these people in one go. Police make us understand that we arrested 26 people. But when we get to Brekete, they said in the file, we didn't arrest 26 people. They actually walk in. And I said, how did the nurse walk in? They said the nurse came in by herself. I said, oh, Iroti walking in. I said, police, you are compromising things. And the man said, compromise is what the internet people want. What they want to hear.
Why speaking with Prime Boy? Did you hear Prime Boy saying that an IPO, okay, an IPO in this case told him that the knife that he used to stab Mohbad, the dagger, is still with them.
Yeah, you know what? See, I asked that thing. Let's see. Go and check the analysis back. Sometimes when I throw analysis outside, you see that ant that they say they use for Mohbad. You know, when we started, I always on Prime Boy. But the issue is, if you don't start with Prime Boy, you will not get the truth. But if you start at the middle, you will not understand the situation. But if you start at the end, you will be confused. Now, I choose Prime Boy in my own case, in a sense that I know I'm still going to meet him to ask the facts. But I'll never go in the biography of this guy to the bottom. I only say whatever I know about the matter. But when I met him one-on-one, he now explained why Kobana, why this, why that. He explained. Do you believe in my own findings, not even Prime Boy? I leave Prime Boy alone. Because the reason why I left him alone is because the people behind the matter are already on ground already. They already plan everything. And I make him understand. Do you actually understand that they blocked the car? He was on the stage dancing. Why the situation? Who is in the car? It's Wumi. So Wumi, you know that you are going home in the next 3 hours. Why did you allow them to block the car? This is where this the vaccination came from. Wumi, no, wait. Your this thing is yeah. So now you should understand the gravity of what these people has already plotted down already. Prime Boy is supposed to be part of what killed Mohbad. Now, you should understand when the narrative of Abu Ebel came, is to say Abu Ebel is the owner of the house, no Thailand yet. But when we start fighting Abu Ebel, he dropped those nonsense. But why are we not understanding? If we talk about Kojusi, let us try and dig before jumping to another one. But because we don't conclude, we jump to another thing. We don't conclude, we jump to another thing. It was now messed up. I'm not going to mess up my mental health. You see, in the case of all these things, the nurse, 100%, she's going 15 years. They saw 7 syringe. You said you brought 2. Because Baba
five syringe, I think so.
No, 7. I think 7. Plus our own. So you understand? Baba came into that situation. Everything.
Lenchin.
Yes.
3 used syringe, 3 empty used. Please wait. 3 empty used syringe, and 2 used filled syringe with suspected content. Go on.
Exactly.
And so she said she gave 3, but 5 was found. Go on.
Yes. You see that area that she lied is to support whatever narrative they already planned. They prepared whatever. And I said, let me tell you something. God and mine.
Your voice went low now. Can you increase the volume? Can I increase the volume?
Yeah. You should understand. If nurse is not careful, she will go 15 or 20 years. Now, for that policeman assisting Wunmi in that place, by all compiling information from Prime Boy, nurse, all those things, by giving Wunmi to see, okay, Abanaro, have you witnessed when you go to a station and you wrote a statement and they take your statement to somebody else? So possible. Go possible now. They took nurse statement, Latifi Hon Wunmi, and Wunmi get charged and said, if nurse can be writing all this nonsense, and what about Prime Boy? If Timothy was suspicious, okay. Reason why, actually, Wunmi about it too, because Sam Larry is also in that custody, and Sam Larry is making them to understand. Tell about familiar, if you don't leave me, I'm a double bueru. Prime Boy is not there. Prime Boy is not there. If you don't make a move to release me, if you don't make this move to release me, things will happen. They have to bring Prime Boy in for substitution. Abanaro, you remember the analysis of that 1 year? Can you please elaborate? Please, can you just explain that area for me?
Which one is that?
That 1 year, if you fight somebody.
Okay, yeah. Like assaulting by a PRO, Muyiwa, the spokesperson of Nigerian police, he said, if you assault anybody within 1 year and 1 day, the person dies, you are still a suspect.
Exactly. So now, in that situation, Sam Larry fall into that category. But Sam Larry has told them, if at all you want me to go down on this justice for Mohbad, people will go down. If Wunmi do not take that step of Paramount Prime Boy to come in, police have to make it must that Mohbad and Prime Boy fought. Sure, you get that area. They make it must. But Prime Boy and Mohbad fought. For glass, Shegba, Kinikon. So Prime Boy is liable for what has actually happened. So Sam Larry has detached from that area.
You know, lynching, there's something that disturbs, right? I keep asking myself, I say, let's say, tactically, if the government comes out and they decide to go the route of that nurse, you know, I'm perceiving something like I said this morning. I said, the preliminary report that was given to us, they wanted to finalize things from that preliminary report.
Yes.
To hold Prime Boy and hold the nurse. But we reacted.
Yes.
We reacted strongly. And so, they felt like these guys are something else. Now they went to establish an inquest. There was no inquest then, no, after the preliminary report. Now they declared an inquest. Now, the inquest is like, it's made to delay us, to calm us down, okay, and then later give us the same result that they wanted to give us.
Exactly. You
But
get it.
through a more fashion way. So you get that
Yes.
to hold prime boy again and hold nurse and then take them
People
to
will
court.
never understand. People will never understand the gravity of what is on ground. You see, all this thing has been analyzed before that January. They wanted to come out. You know, with me and you have the argument that they are coming to tell us that, oh, what happened to this thing? Go and bury Mohbad. And you said no. I said they would do it. They nearly did it, but they stepped back because of something happened. Now they are coming back with the same thing now. 10 weeks, a doctor or whatever will come out and said, Mohbad died with this and that. Do you know who is behind us, all this thing? And when Yabo Joe, they are already prepared everything down. And people don't get it. They're calling it lenchy. Sherry, the more you start going to the deeper talk, you understand that these people, they are already, they've hide themselves off social media, but they're actually working with the police back to back. The arrest of Prime Boy is not just ordinary. One Prime Boy, I said, Prime Boy, you need to write a petition. Ogudo competition, baby. And I'm happy he did. I'm very happy he did.
He did.
So now, I said it's not enough. Anybody, if Prime Boy, Tobawa Lorikini, testify to it. I said it's not enough. You need to go more deeper. If you go more deeper,
the deeper you go, the better you see.
Deeper you go, you will see that I want to my dad and I said the key is in your hand. But if you, I hate when they said, "Oh, we donate to work on." Let's go to the real facts. About justice,
Lenchi.
Yes.
I'm worried about Berekete. Do you want to calm my mind down about Berekete?
I will tell you.
Calm me down about Berekete. I'm worried about Berekete.
Don't worry about Berekete. Don't worry. You see, for us to go down there to find out everything, because there are some idiots that they don't really understand.
So as you are saying is that what you're saying is that Baba Lega team and Berekete, they are not working together.
No, they are still working. They are still in good time. But the mistake that is in between them is one thing, but which I'm not the kind of person who say I'm coming to say something. No, when that time comes, Mofuoni just only 2 weeks. That 2 weeks alone, if that 2 weeks is not materializing, then I'm coming for them. Because that justice, Baba Obudo Jebureo.
There is something, that's why, there was a day before I said, I perceive negotiation in one form or the
Why
other.
are you talking like this now? Whenever you want to talk like this, you don't talk like that, Papanaro. When it comes to negotiation, don't make that words. It's a very big word. When you are going to Papanaro, please, we don't want to be giving these people an insight. There are some people that are interested in all these things. They will change the narrative. But at the time you make that statement, they are coming for you again to change the narrative. They will come to your platform. I know them. Do you know how many people?
But I handle them squarely. When you
handle them, do you know? No, when you handle them, the narrative is already out there. The people that will cut, they will cut and screenshot all those kind of things, and they will analyze Iro, no the Iro, which they don't even have the brain to see. Baba himself knows everything that is going on.
You are the fourth person that will tell me this thing.
See.
You are the fourth person. You are the fourth person. Everybody who was here 2 nights ago, this same thing he's saying, somebody said to, I won't mention the name. Those of you in the conversation who were here, you know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Go on.
Let me let people understand. People need to save their mental health. People need to relax on this matter. People need to know the truth. If the truth is not, see, let me tell you, there are some parasites that will be coming about nurse, about this, about that. Go and check their profile properly. They are not up to date. Toba Niogboni, they should know where, they should go back to the beginning of this matter. They will understand that what they are saying is trash. Papanaro, let me tell you something. If the nurse, Baba, all of them, if they are not careful, they will go to jail on this matter because Nigeria is now interested. They want to use everybody for scapegoat. One have to say scapegoat. And if care is not taken, everybody that tamper with the evidence will do what? We go to jail. They are keeping quiet, so it's not because the police is stupid though. There are some stupid police, but they are the police that they have interest. in this matter. People thought, oh, Baba cannot go to jail. Baba cannot. If Baba compromise, even if anybody compromise, they will go to jail. Police are now interested because they are already messed up. Police cannot eat their word back, but they want to use somebody as scapegoat. Níbi tọ́rọ̀ dé sí yìí.
Now that everybody is traveling out of the country, who will they see as a scapegoat?
They cannot
Who will
go.
they see as a
See,
scapegoat?
they cannot go far. I tell you, they cannot go far. They can only go to African country, Egypt, Morocco. But wọ́n kọ́ báyẹn.
Wọ́n máa já padà. Wọ́n máa já padà.
See, let me tell you, the only person that can travel out of the country is Liam. Liam matter has gone viral. You people go to Instagram.
Are you saying that Liam can travel out of the country without the mother?
No, with the mother. The mother will use Liam to go. Do you know? Go and read about Asylum Seeker. Read it up about it properly. It's a baby.
Asylum seeker?
See, let me tell you about baby in a community that is being threatened with the helps of the but I want to support him Omodeyi. Do you know what is going on Instagram? Do you know what is going on in Telegram? People are on TikTok. They are not going around. If you can go deeper, you understand.
I'm live on Instagram now. They are listening to you. I'm live on Instagram.
Thank you. You understand that the narrative in Telegram is different from what they are saying in TikTok. It's now that we are bringing things together. I say if you are not on Instagram, TikTok, let this thing be accord. Let this thing be the same thing. It's because we sit down on TikTok for long, since last year. That's why the narrative of Instagram is different. Do you know they actually ate Baba in Instagram?
And that is why we are trying to change. Now that is why, if you see, we are trying to hold Karimo strongly. She went live calling out Baba, and her account was flagged down. I don't know how it happened, but it was flagged down. And again, when she go live, unlike before, now she had to turn off her comment section because almost all the comment is against what she's doing.
Exactly.
Any post she makes, she has to off the comment section.
Exactly, because she don't want.
On Instagram.
Yes.
Now, we have full control of Instagram right now. It's under our control.
People thought I'm not on Instagram. See, all this narrative I'm changing on Instagram is from the TikTok. Everything I'm doing on Instagram, IG, go and look at me properly. It's not because I'm not showing my face in that place.
What is your Instagram? What is your Instagram ID?
And I will tell you later, not I will tell you. We need to make people understand. Some people mental health is at stake.
That is the truth. Mm-hmm.
Some people mental health is at stake. People need to calm down on this matter. Let us focus how to get justice. Who killed Mohbad? Why are we deliberating on hours upon hours upon hours?
Do you ever wonder why it is so difficult for the widow, that is Wunmi, she can come online for hours upon hours, but it's so difficult for her to just make a simple narration of what happened to Mohbad. Have you ever wonder? I mean, what is so heavy?
It's not. No. They're trying to change the narrative by all costs. They are trying to change everything by all means. Reason why be number one. You see, Wunmi knew that what he moved corner. Wunmi knew, yes, they know that Liam is not for Mohbad. But now, if she don't add all those things, why she's actually planning our escape route? If she don't put all those narratives there, they know that there's some dogs on Instagram, on TikTok.
Some dogs.
Awaja. Hey, Wunmi said this. Can you hear? But how do you want to get justice? She Wunmi love for injustice. Abike mu Wunmi mole. Kuma salo. Now, it has shown that Darosha has escaped. Now, the narrative of another scope is coming this evening, just to confuse people. When I told you guys that when Abu Ebe came, Abu Ebe is a very influential person in the community, in the society, but they actually use that guy to get, to
Abu Ebe is the same guy that Baba Yehu that bullied this.
Thank you.
The chicken now.
Chicken now.
The guy.
No,
Abu Ebe. It's all this
I know it's all the same. It's all the same because it went viral. They want to use it in a sense that to change most of the narrative. But
the issue I have with this lady Wunmi, right? Wunmi is trying to make justice for Mohbad, drag anybody down with her. She don't want to go down alone.
No, she will go.
Oh,
She will go with a lot
Tamo,
of people.
she keeps saying that she knows Abuebe. Abuebe says, I don't know you.
Thank
I
you.
don't know you. He said, no. I mean, we've been together. You've been seeing me.
Yes.
It is our fight. They are fighting against all of us together.
People don't that sorry, that's what I wanted to explain. People don't understand. And what one in the situation is calling them one by one. People are not sensing it. But if you start, if you see, are they been, we stay
Music, God. Music, God.
God, thank you. So if we stay on this matter for just 1 week, we'll get the truth. But we are too quick to leave it.
And who is the music God, by the way?
So let me tell you, Papa Naro, you will not ask me that question. You see, the music gods is those people that actually make their self. But let me tell you, okay, let me just give you one insight. Mohbad has actually challenged a lot of people regarding his music career, about his voice, everything, and he's 100% sure. Now, if that lawyer, let me tell you, that lawyer, if he's present in Naira Marley's house, that lawyer is present in Mohbad's house, you should understand what these people has actually, they actually, secure Mohbad's death already. They've already made sure Mohbad Bamaku was the problem.
How can a lawyer be in that house and not calling the police even before the arrival of the father? Have you ever seen anything like that before?
Never. How can a legal person in that house cannot say call Baba Mohbad?
And the father who later come, who was not in the crime scene, who never know what killed the son, those who were there, who knew what killed the son, why didn't they call the police?
You will find out.
If they knew what police is. The police is not even far away from them, like 10 to 15 minutes.
Papa Naro, you will find out that all
Cheat Junction.
Yeah, you will find out that all these things.
Your voice has gone down. Let me increase the volume.
Yeah, you will find out that all these things we are saying is at the back of our tongue. Again, as she might change your later. We're still going to change it.
Lenchi, what do you think is a strategy? If we go to Corona Inquest and they put everything on the nurse. I can't hear you.
Good luck. I want justice. If the nurse should go down, I'm very happy because number one, you are the number person suspect instead of Prime Boy. Now, they learn Prime Boy. You came by yourself. If you remember my story, I said they're supposed to carry a pickup to go and arrest Prime Boy. They're supposed to carry pickup to go and arrest Prime Boy. Sure you understand? But they declare Prime Boy wanted online because some people like social media. They make us understand that, okay, for the fact that we like social media, let us put it on internet so that people will believe that they are working. They are not working any jack shit. Sure you understand? Number two, bringing Prime Boy to the scene to make us understand. Prime Boy is not aware. He granted an interview. I questioned the interview. I said Prime Boy is not supposed to be in this matter until they find somebody guilty. Did you find Prime Boy guilty? No. When I asked, did you find Prime Boy with anything? They said no. They say. I said, okay, leave Prime Boy out of this. Let us, okay, the nurse, you are actually on ground. Right? What really happened? Okay, we carry the statement of the nurse, we give it to Wumi. Why did you give that statement to Wumi? Oh, Amo. So why did you bring Prime Boy in? That is when I started suspecting that area. That they need to let Sam Larry go quick. If Sam Larry is still in the custody, Sam Larry might ashiri. Oma Sorosani. So they have to cover that area to let Sam Larry go. Now they are not dealing with small boys, which is Prime Boy, the nurse, and Spending. They know that one day they will place everything on one person. If it's not the nurse, it will be Prime Boy. And I said, Prime Boy, Lord Badura, that go and pray. Because these people, they are looking at you, because number one, when this thing broke out, is your name they mentioned. So they want to follow the trend of that your name. So you need to go and get a petition on these people, one by one. Let them sit tight. If you don't scatter everything, you will never get the truth. Thank God he did it. Now, to the nurse herself, if you don't go 25 years imprisonment, you are joking with your life. Wunmi now know where she can't hide anymore. Wunmi mo pe kò lè hide anymore. That's why people need to stop. Wunmi said this, Wunmi said that. Let's know how to get justice.
Are you saying that there is any evidence somewhere that is going to nail Wunmi down?
100%.
And this evidence is intact and it's not yet released.
It's not released. Let me tell you, where did Mohbad died? When they rushed Mohbad inside the house, what happened? Why did you neglect this guy? Why did you allow all these things, heavy hand, to touch this guy? How did you announce the death of your husband? Who did you tell? Did you call police? You only make call to tell some people. And this is why I said the forensic analysis needs to come in. They need to start collecting their phone. If you listen to my in New York this thing, I said MTN, Globalcom, they are the most wicked people. This thing is going on in Nigeria. They can't even intervene and say, let us even prove to Nigeria that we can get hold of all conversation of Wunmi, Prime Boy, all of them. Why did they say that?
I think MTN, Glo belongs to Tinubu.
Yes,
right?
now.
And what if
Adenuga, Globalcom is Adenuga or something like that? All of them have been compromised.
Wait, guys, who is the CEO of Glo again?
Adenuga, I think Adenuga.
Okay. Like all right.
See, all of them, they are not interested in all those things. Reason why being is because of what the government, the people say it's government. Government it's just people in the House of Assembly. House of Assembly is interested in the
okay, maybe Mike Adenuga may want to help and the system is not allowing him.
No,
what do you say?
Let me tell you something. It's just the same way we told Baba not to go to Brekete. There are some things that are supposed to be done with action. They are toying with people's mind. If I want to carry out information, right, Papanaro, I don't need to look any Uche face.
Who is toiling with our mind? Can we know that person so that we can
You
find
will know them. You go to your comment section. Go and be seeing them. They are not making sense. Some people call their same host. They are so dumb. There are some hosts that are supposed to be supporting most of the action. See, Papanaro, don't let stupid people come on your platform and be making things rowdy. We need to get the justice. This justice is we're about to get that justice. We are about to get it. Let me tell you, we also try to change the information of the inquest. Let me tell you something. How to get the justice way forward is to allow the die minute we have. We are in die minutes, half time. Now they want to see how can we get the justice, because they are actually looking upon beyond our own intelligence. That these people, if care is not taken, they will overtake most of the things. I can't hear you.
Letty, you know, if the nurse is going to be a joker, and the next inquest is going to be the last one, how do you think we can get the nurse to attend this next inquest?
Thank you, Papanaro. I love what you just asked me. Everybody that said they are fighting for justice, if they don't change their narrative to fight those people behind all these things, they can't get it. Because the more weaker, the more they try to change things. So if you understand, if people are fighting me, people are trying to make me this thing. I'm the one making things bubbling. And you want to weaken the power. You people are looking for justice. I don't think people are looking for justice. If you are looking for justice, call those people. I've called Mustafa. I've called Monsuru, the NDLA. I've called all of them. I said, I was in Lagos. Everything I've seen. I've seen everything. But if the people on internet is the most powerful thing that we have in Nigeria. Internet Internet is the most powerful thing in Nigeria. But if we don't use it carefully,
Alenchi,
yes.
do you know whether this nurse has a legal advisor, or maybe let us give them a legal advisor from Baba legal team, or maybe Bereket or somewhere?
No, the time has passed. That time has passed.
The time has passed. All right.
You see that time that January, that is our joker. That time, that is our joker when we are in Brekete. People focus on Brekete. As Brekete is going on, we're supposed to be shouting. You see, I was in America. I'm not waiting for Brekete at all. If I'm waiting for Brekete, okay, what is the outcome? 10 weeks. 10 weeks is the outcome on Brekete. He did his job. He actually did his job. Let's even appreciate that man for bringing those people out. You understand? Let's appreciate every host that tried to stream all those things for people to know the truth. Let me be honest with you, Papa Naro. If we are not together, remember, I want to put in my last submission. Remember, I'm not just shouting. When I get vexed, I shout. When I get upset, I go mad. When I know the truth, I don't take it easy at all. Now, number one, remember when we did that candlelight, we are one accord. We are in one accord. We said, bring Mohbad out. We didn't say anything else. What did they do? They bring him out. Now, we want justice. Justice has now split into 20 places. Does that make sense to you? When we are shouting, bring Mohbad out. Mohbad may be alive. Mohbad may be this. Go and they exhume Mohbad out because one voice speak that time. But now we have 20 mouths in this justice. Is that how you want to get justice? Because number one, some people are there to destroy whatever you are saying. If you know you want justice, please go to outside of your door. Go and print t-shirt of Mohbad and say justice for Mohbad in your area. And you come here and be typing nonsense.
Lenchi, do you know whether the nurse will be ready to cooperate to be in the next inquest?
See, for the nurse to be in that inquest is not in my hand. You understand? It's those people that are on the internet. If they are not putting their mouth together to stretch the nurse, to make sure, see, for instance, me, I'm not scared of anything. I can go to length. But for those little kids, they are little kids. I saw Prime Boy. Prime Boy can be my son. So if those people are not well prepared, they will be even scared of their life. What they can kill them. Wunmi has actually she has overworked herself to the extent that we cannot get the truth. But for the fact that we are actually going deeper to find out the truth, some people are using it for something else. Some people don't understand the gravity of what they are causing on the internet. It's better to get the truth to save yourself. It's not only me that is listening to this thing.
So if the next inquest is going to end on the 15th and the nurse is nowhere to be found, how then does the nurse become a joker that we can use to win, to turn the table?
Thank you very much. The way they are doing their own justice on
I can't hear you.
The way they are doing their justice on the platform, on everywhere, is just the same way they sit down in their office to listen to you, the people in inquest. They listen there on your platform. The people on inquest, I've seen one of them here. They are on your platform. Anything you bring out, they sit down and change the information because they know that you people are actually getting to the end of whatever you guys are requesting for. They're not supposed to be a joker in a sense that nobody even know the nurse is in the inquest. Nobody even know her face. Nobody even know that the nurse is sitting down there.
Oh, she was in the last inquest and nobody knows she was there.
Nobody will know. And I'm not saying, it's an example. So if you want to get the nurse face, Spending is there. Spending is the one that called the nurse. I'm not aware of all these things.
The nurse is Spending's nurse. So yes. Spending should be able to provide the nurse.
That's it. So the reason why all this...
But
So
spending did not bail the nurse.
not beating us. All what I did is because of it. When you say you have a sister, number one, you're thinking about, okay, they build this, they build that. Who's going to build the nurse? I support this thing. I only support. All what I did is to support. It's just the way, okay, Babanaro, remember when I brought the father to your this thing? I didn't bring it to my own platform. I brought it here. For you to understand that all this thing is still coming back to play. So understand. I make them understand.
That man, is he still the real father?
Thank you. This is where I'm going to. It's just the same way as a dysfunctional family. The three dysfunctional family, which is Iya Mohbad, Nurse, and what they call it? Dysfunctional families. Dysfunctional families. Sure you understand? Dysfunctional families. This family are a quack. They are finished. It's unfortunate that Mohbad came into the situation. That's why we are able to see this family, they are dysfunctional.
I was on Instagram, a particular nurse came, and I don't know, but it was all the same name, but I saw a name, Moreni Keji. Is that the name of the nurse?
No, please, it's a lie. See, different nurse has been coming. Just ignore those. Don't let them change the narrative. We are heading somewhere. When the autopsy comes
Is it true that this nurse has a different name?
It doesn't have any different name.
You know, Lenchin, there's one good thing about this nurse, right? The nurse can really be a joker, a big game changer. In the sense that if the nurse doesn't go to the inquest and they finalize whatever they did in an inquest, the nurse can protest.
No. You see, that's why I said don't. There are some words you use online that actually will change narrative again.
No, I'm an analyst, so I mean, analyzing sometimes we have to meet people in the middle.
I disagree all those analysts. When me and you are talking, I know the way we analyze our things. Nobody here. Let the commentators be doing whatever they are doing. But I want us to brainstorm here in a sense that we should understand that this nurse herself, they've actually changed a statement in the police station.
Lenchi, have you spoken with this nurse?
No. I've not spoken to the nurse.
Lenchi,
I don't motherfucker know the nurse.
Lenchi, at any point, you have not spoken to this nurse?
No, 100%. I only help. The only help I did is to make sure that they don't compromise the situation.
Lenchi, do you know anybody who has spoken to this nurse?
It's Westo. Westo went to Panti to speak to Prime Boy, Spending, and the nurse. And even went ahead to go and interview the nurse friend.
I mean, when the nurse was bailed, do you know anybody who has spoken to her?
Is it Westo? It's Westo that handle every area from that area. All what I did is to help. What my help has turned to something else.
And then you just try to, make it clear to people that you don't know.
I've tried as much as possible. That's not my business.
Okay, I will do that right now. Everybody, guys in the live, please do not stop holding Lenchi responsible for the nurse. You can hear Lenchi here saying it directly that she do not know the whereabouts of the nurse. He only contributed as a compassionate person who wanted the nurse out just like every other person was out. But again, if everybody would just be bailing these guys, I think all of these guys who are bailed, they were not bailed, in the right way. They're supposed to be bailed under an affidavit, okay? Knowing very, very much well that they want to help in this case. Like as I said, all the three persons pending, Prime Boy, nurse that was bailed, as things stand, people who bail them don't even have any affidavit of them. Maybe they have a sworn affidavit that, okay, this is my truth here. If their truth merit you giving their money, giving money to bail them or standing for them, then you will bail them. But if really they are corporate and their hands are not clean, there is no need for anybody to bail any of them. Like as things stands now, after their bail pending, then after all those money, 5 million, 6 million saga that went the other time, which I was very much angry about.
Thank you.
We hear that recently they wanted to tell Spending. Oh yeah, come now, concern affidavit. Come and tell us your truth so that you'll not be able to change this later in the court. The Spending is not ready. He said he's not ready. But Prime Boy, they said it's ready. He's ready to send an affidavit, and that is honest enough for me. But now for the nurse, is the nurse ready to send an affidavit to give her truth to your helper? You help her. Okay? Is she ready to help the truth? So in this particular point, you should be able to speak to the nurse and work together with whatever justice team, either Berekete, and see and ensure that through this nurse we'll be able to have a very big game change. What do
We
you
will
think?
get, we are getting there. This is one thing that people don't understand. Keep on saying the door is still open for Brekete Baba to go back into that place. We need action. All what I'm saying, you people don't understand. To say people,
Let's say we want to get Berekete, we want to get the nurse to speak to Berekete. Though it is possible, as things stand now, the nurse must not speak in an inquest. He has already spoken to the police. So that they don't change the statement of that nurse and the police, it makes sense. In fact, the best move of that nurse right now, anything can happen after now, is to have an affidavit statement of the truth with her Anthony, or maybe with the foundation, or with Berekete. That makes a lot of sense. So no matter what the police does there is another statement under oath. You know that you catch.
Yeah, I caught that area.
Yes,
You see,
it's very, very important.
very important. But the reason why I'm still coming to explain, because I'm still waiting for the final talk at the end of the today. Baba and all his members, they need to sit down and strategize. Wumi must not leave that country if they really want people's this thing.
What do we do from your own
done.
advice?
No, that area is done. But they should actually make it okay. For instance, you went as far as do you know what they call data protection of Nigeria? You've gone so far to go and check Wumi's name, to go and check as far if this girl is not compromising any other name. Now, if Wumi want to escape, except she use somebody's passport to travel, except she use somebody else's passport to travel. Otherwise, Wumi still remain in Nigeria. I hate when they bring one stupid room on, people start carrying it weeks over weeks. What killed Mohbad? Kilokpa Mohbad. How did Mohbad died? How did Mohbad get into that house? Simple question.
Know, this question of how did Mohbad die is the worst question that Wumi want to hear. Wumi, the wife of the deceased, everybody around the world, whenever you see Wumi anywhere in the world, ask Wumi, what happened to Mohbad? She'll become your enemy. Promise.
Yes, now, she don't like it. She will never like it. Let me tell you, Papanaro, somebody will always say, let me tell you for free. This is the free I want to tell you now. I'm not getting upset anymore, and I'm not going to get exaggeration on all this matter. I've already found out the truth, which has actually given me peace. Before, when I was in the diaspora, I was traveling up and down. I didn't know the truth to the extent that when I get to Nigeria, Prime Boy needs to be protected. 100%. 100%. What I saw with that boy is beyond. People are just saying, oh, Kidiko, I've said it before. I cost him. I do everything. But when we look at the beginning of Mohbad exit, we have to mention Prime Boy before we can talk about anything.
Did you ask him what was inside that bag?
I asked him.
There is no smoke with that fire.
Where there's no smoke with that fire, I asked him. He said, and I caught him. He said, brother, it's just the same way I carry my bag. It's just the same way I carry my bag. And because he knows that he's going to dance on that day, he's looking for where to drop the bag. And I said, okay, shake the bag here, see, Ile Mohbad. He said it was a small bag, not a big bag. I said, that bag can contain anything. He said, brother, you need to understand, he doesn't know anything about all this thing until things start putting things together.
Lenchi, did you ask Prime Boy before starting to trust Prime Boy? Did you ask Prime?
I'm not trusting 100%.
Did you ask Prime Boy about the argument that was ongoing in that car?
See, let me tell you, that is what people don't want to hear here. But the horse's mouth, they will hear from that person. Me, I've known the truth, which the truth have set me free. But because of people, the way people are talking online, on comment section, all those kind of things, will not even allow me to make people mental health settle down.
The best way to prohibit women from traveling is to expose any secret that is going to be used to be able to have more reason to nail her down, to have everybody call for arrest.
Yeah.
If we keep keeping those secret, okay, everybody keeping whatever is underground, is it when all of them are going to be away, then the secret will now be out of what use?
You see, in that area of Prime Boy, my own question is very small question. I said, do you know anything about this guy's death? Number one. I look at his eyeball, eye to eye. He was sitting down close to me, eye to eye. Do you know anything about this guy's death? And he said, oh, it's just breaking. I said, no, anybody can break, anybody can do whatever. But let me be honest, do you know anything about this guy's death? He said, no. It's unfortunate that this thing happened and is attached. I said, number one, I'm your number one. I said, I hate you for letting Mohbad die. He said, you understand. Anybody can say whatever they want to say. But seeing me, he has to tell me everything that happens to Mohbad. Mohbad is a best friend, is everything. But what happened to Mohbad is beyond. It's not Koshe. If they say there's no camera in that house, there's camera. How Mohbad died, Wumilo. And I said, okay, that's fine. So, which I've understand that I don't want to say otherwise. Otherwise, if Wumi is on ground from the beginning, at the same thing as Prime Boy, and Prime Boy, Prime Boy, remember they said you use bike to go. He said, no, that is a different narrative. Were you present in that house? He said, no. Okay, if I heard later that you are present in that house, then I will change my statement. I'm still going somewhere else to find out. So people need to understand that there's two face on this matter. Two face. Wumi has actually changed the narrative in Instagram. TikToker, we know what really happens to Mohbad. So now we are fighting against two information. That we know that we need to know the truth. Prime Boy himself actually understand in town. I asked about the Eruku. Yeah, he said yes, because Ikorodu is a very bad place. Which Baba even confirmed himself. I said in my own statement, Baba is serious. Why don't you get close to Prime Boy? Kajoko one-on-one. A grant interview. You people need to talk. It's your son. Tuba Kailara is your son. Prime Boy mental health is not okay. When I saw him, it was just flip up. You know what they call flip up? Imbalance. Kenyo, you know, when you feel that somebody is actually shocked, the shock is in him. So I'm not going to believe anything that anybody is telling me now because I'm there.
Do you think that the same way Prime Boy is being imbalanced?
Imbalance means, let me tell you, before people will change the narrative.
Not in the best state of his mind. Maybe.
Yeah, okay. Yes. The matter is, when somebody asks that, Morilano, and they are now saying
in a shock state.
In a shock state. And they are still saying I'm the one that killed that person. It's not 100% clear. But we need the truth. And that truth.
Lenchi.
Yes.
If we say that Prime Boy, after 7 months, or almost 7 months, is still in some kind of shock or threat.
Okay.
And he needs protection.
Okay. Let me tell you something.
Then can we also say that Wumi, Darusha are in shock and threats of some people and they need protection at all costs?
I don't really care about Wumi. Wumi herself is chopping money at the moment. Owó lòun fi ń guarantee. You see, spending is hiding under influence of all those people. You see, Prime Boy has been captured in one.
If you meet Wumi today, you know you may have a change of mind.
I will never have change of mind, 100%. You know why? It's a homicide case. Prime Boy.
If Prime Boy, when you saw Prime Boy, he behaved in a certain way, and then you connect.
No, you don't get it right. Prime Boy is not in the house. This is my question. How did this guy died? How did Mo die? I'm talking about when Prime Boy left the show. If I see Wumi today, I will never have a change of mind because this is a homicide case. The only person I can have change of mind for is Liam.
What do you mean by homicide case?
Homicide case because Mohbad died in the house.
Okay, no. It's not about first lynching. Okay.
No, I know where you are going.
Yeah.
Lynching.
First of all, homicide does not mean at home. Okay. Homicide is just any kind of killing. Suicide is me killing myself. Homicide is somebody killing somebody.
It's a two things.
Now, yeah. No. Please wait. The word homicide is not attached to home. It has nothing to do with home.
I know.
Yeah. It's just opposite of suicide than homicide. So what I'm saying right now is this. The last time Mohbad was seen alive on video by anybody was in the show. Alleged by the public, okay, was in the show. So from that time onward, Prime Boy, the last time you saw Mohbad, when did you see him last? And how was he?
Thank you. You see that area?
From that time onward, anything could have happened to Mohbad on the road and at home. We can't tell.
Now, let me tell you something. The person that actually be in that movement is Spending. Spending can actually give us, what did I say? I said, if I want to call Prime Boy now, Prime Boy, who is the driver?
Fidelis Esambo.
Okay, can Prime Boy tell you that is the Fidelis? Thank you. Okay, that area, I'm coming back again. Now, you are telling me that you don't know what happened from the show to the road, whatever. Mohbad got home, beaten. Now, Spending can explain what happened in that area because Spending was actually in the car to the end of this matter. You see where I'm coming from? So we have two people that can tell us. Wait, let me just wait. Marty gave me Lenu. We have two people that can actually explain this thing, which is Prime Boy and Spending. Prime Boy Banwolo, but Spending Banwodele. So why are they trying to cover Spending, not to say anything? Why Prime Boy is telling us there's a camera in the house? And if you watch the video, the recent video, Mohbad is actually swimming with this guy. So it's a recent something before they pass away. So there's some certain things that have been discussed.
Lenchi, yes. How are you sure that the nurse is still in Lagos and Nigeria and not in Egypt or Afghanistan as things stands?
Nurse is not going anywhere because you should understand.
You don't know the one about, okay? Like, what if somebody's on the way making paper for them? How do we tell? Now, how do we stop that nurse from going?
Okay, let me explain something. The people that know the nurse, which is this host, that actually went to Panti, they know what they did. Or what I know, I don't want anything to compromise in the sense that money matter. Then that place has been sorted out. The host, sure you understand. That area, they are trying to change everything on Nenchi. But there's something going on. That's why I say I'm coming for those people later. So if they bring that Nenchi to be rubbishing whatever...
So you mean you don't even know the nurse by face?
By face. When it comes to money, let me tell you, when it comes to money, I like to help.
Lenchi?
Yes.
Are you sure that man you brought the other time was the father of the nurse?
That's the father. It's a dysfunctional family.
Okay, Lenchi, if that man is the father of the nurse, why don't you try to contact the father of the nurse and speak to the nurse?
Thank you. Let me tell you something. It is my interest, if I want to make myself feel that, you know what, all what I did, I've done my own side. I don't want to proceed. I did my own side. When I understand that there's somebody there trying to make themselves popular in a sense that, okay, we'll bring Prime Boy, we'll bring this, okay, for you to be doing all those things, be bringing nurse friend, bringing like all those things, you should understand that they have the power to make sure that they get the evidence, everything that they are doing to back up
I think the nurse. I think the nurse is here. Let me see more than occasion. I think the nurse is here. Okay, not okay. Go on. Go on.
So if that person actually front themselves, I wish I'm in Lagos. All these things they're talking about, I could have dealt with it long time. But if that person have fronted herself to go to Panti, they donated money for this person. If they've gone to Panti to go and do all those findings, at the end of the day, you are now coming to say, Eberenos Lowo Lenchi, because we didn't allow all those things to mess up. If we actually say, okay, Lenchi don't want to involve, they could have used nurse to cash out.
Okay, you were just against the cashing out.
That is it. I'm against.
Okay, Lenchi, yeah. I think it makes sense. I think you support like 1 or 2 persons just using the money instead of just having,
that's it.
A whole lot of perpetual money.
Enough of all this money things. That's why it gets to me and says, we should get this justice before
now
money.
I understand. Let me give you a round of applause. I understand. Tell me stop when you want.
It's okay. So let us proceed.